Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Battle Brothers. Now when last we left it we were looking for work and there wasn't much available. Also looking for a 12th member to round out the company, but we do not have the funds to hire anyone. I believe, let's see, there was a rumour of work, wasn't there? Was it Ottendorf or Eisenberg? Oh, that's tricky, isn't it? Well, I'm thinking if we do the rounds, we'll just head towards Ottendorf anyway. Just meander on down this road, past the old salt mine there. And maybe, when we reach our seaside town of Ottendorf, where we've been a number of times now, maybe there'll be some work for us. And there is, we're desperate, we'll take it. Bjarni the councilman grabs a chest off his shelf and puts it on his desk. When he opens it, a bevy of papers pop out, almost scurrying to get free. He grabs one and lays it down. On one side there's a contract, and the other, a small drawing of a map. It's real simple, sellsword. I've been contracted to deliver some particular cargo to Eisenberg. I have the goods, but I don't have the guards. If you're interested in being caravan guards for a time, let me know and we can hash out some numbers. Well, how many crowns are you talking about? We desperately need the money. This is a 2-skull contract. Some of us could die. But we really need the money. Oh yes, good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. You are to receive 150 crowns when the contract is done. That's not much, but it's nearby then. It's a short journey unless we're expected to go by ship. Are we escorting or delivering? Well, we shall accept because we really can't afford it. We are escorting. That's great. Let's hope it's worth the journey because that is suspiciously short. Northeast isn't east. And away we go. As is customary, you assemble the men to explain the company's next steps. Brothers, Galliard's last chances must show the world we are forged of a hotter fire than other mercenary bands. As our reputation grows, so will the influx of crowns to our coffers. Let us forge a path to greatness. What do we tell the men the company will do? A battle standard would be really nice. Visit everywhere on the map is time consuming, but one of the easier ones to achieve. Get back to a dozen men. We've got 11 already. All we need to do is find someone cheap and hire them. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a company of 12. A full dozen. We're almost there already. And here we are at Eisenberg. Having reached Eisenberg, the caravans wagons are immediately unloaded and their goods taken to a nearby warehouse. Once it's all cleared out, the leader of the group hands you a satchel of crowns and thanks you for making sure their passage was a safe one. Absolutely, we'll take the 150 gold crowns and head on eastwards. Oh, I see Nachzers on the road. That bodes trouble. Black shields could be trouble. Let's buy everyone around. Wow, no one really benefited from that. Is there anyone here who's really cheap and relatively talentless? Yes, but we're not quite this desperate. Okay, 5. Let's be careful. 5 Nachzerers could really ruin us. So let's just trundle on down the road to the next settlement in search of work. Sorry, I'm still not entirely used to speaking with this thing in my mouth yet, and it's quite frustrating, but gotta keep it up for the good of my jaw. Alright, this different Eisenberg is a castle. Castles are ruled by the nobles and they will have no work for us, but they might have food and tools at affordable prices. Ooh, risky. Well, we'll sell off this old monk's habit and one of these bludgeons. That's not a bludgeon, that's a mace. It's like a bar mace. A bludgeon would just be a wooden club. You know, we'll sell this pickaxe as well. Is there anyone here who's bloody hell? There's a minor nobleman, a deserter, a militiaman, a rather effeminate-looking militiaman, Bertram the student, Wiedkind the hound, a sellsword, a deserter, and a bastard. That's right. Whether he's the son of a whore, or someone just born out of wedlock, or the child of an affair, a royal bastard. Well, he's probably got a major chip on his shoulder. Massive aggro. Nothing too helpful here, so we're just going to move off. Searching once again for work. Now, that is one minor issue of this campaign, this game, and I'm a bit concerned with the upcoming DLC. That once again, settlements will become further and further away, rendering it even harder to find gainful employment. However, once we reach Strandkai, we may be able to find work. We'd jolly better find work. Otherwise, we're going to be in serious trouble. Hey, there's the Black Shields! There's two skull jobs. We'll take the one on the right this time. A hooded man gestures you to follow him. Nervously, looking over his shoulder, he leads you to the back room of a local tavern. Before addressing you, he takes his time to peek out the windows, probably looking for anyone eavesdropping. A figurehead by the name of Houston the Merchant wishes to see you. He's a man of some repute in this town, so you understand my discretion. He slides a paper towards you. There are directions written on it. Let's go. Houston the Merchant grabs a chest off his shelf and puts it on his desk. When he opens it, a bevy of papers pop out, almost scurrying to get free. This is what I was mentioning in the last few episodes about the occasional repetitiveness of the in-game dialogue, and yet it's about to differ somewhat. On one side there's a contract, and on the other a small drawing of a map. It's really simple, sellsword. I've been contracted to deliver some particular cargo to Falwatch. I have the goods, but I don't have the guards. If you're interested in being caravan guards for a time, let me know and we can hash out some numbers. He looks like a wizard. Let's be honest, he's got stars and a moon on his robe. He looks like a magician. And remember, there are a number of necromancers tainting the land, so we have to be careful about this. But we need the money. What does it pay? Ah, yes, good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. You'll be paid 860 gold crowns when the contract is done. We absolutely accept. Galliard's last chances have never been known to quibble over the pay. We may run out of money on the journey. We can't really... We can visit the tavern and that's it. Better get moving then. And we're off on the road. And I am just going to quickly check. Good, all good. It's not going to go by boat, is it? No. No, that wouldn't make sense. This is going to be a lengthy journey. But after it, we should be able to afford our 12th member of our company. And we also know that Strandkai has another 2-skull job going. Uh-oh. While marching down the road, you find a man with a broken cart by the side of the path. By the wagon there is a donkey standing idle and as defeated as a donkey can look. The trader looks a little better than that, and your appearance seems to have scared him. He rears up, backing away momentarily. Have you come to take my things? If so, you needn't kill me. Take what you want. Oh, come now, we're not like that. Men, let's see if we can help you get your wagon fixed and back on the road again. You disarm the man from his fears and order a few of Galliard's last chances, finest, to get the wagon back on the road. They make short work of it, and the trader, looking rather impressed by their efficiency, With his wares back on the road, he offers a few tokens of gratitude right off the wagon itself. These provisions will be useful in the days to come. We gain some bread. Magnificent. The men do need to eat. Good deeds often pay off. Not always, but often. Remember. Oh, shit, they killed the Black Shields. You see that? The company just disappeared. Completely wiped out. Oh, that's a mercenary company we probably won't be seeing again. Unless perhaps one or two of them ran away and escaped to restart the company, but I doubt it somehow. Well, let's try not to end up like them. As our funds dwindle here. Ooh, will we make it to our destination on time? It's actually rather hard to say. Here we are once again at Valheim, just travelling through. Don't mind us. Now, back way back in early access, you had to manually walk beside the caravan, and if you strayed too far from it, you were done for. However, Falwatch! Glorious! However, it was then possible to shop for supplies and stray off a little to engage in other encounters. Reaching Falwatch, the caravan leader turns to you, a large satchel in hand. Thanks for getting us here, sellsword. You take it and hand it over to Norris the Half-Man for counting. He nods when he's finished. The caravan leader smiles. Also, thanks for not betraying us and, you know, slaughtering us to a man and all that. That means they might have been carrying something we might have wanted to take for ourselves. The occasion didn't turn up, but sometimes these things happen. Mercenaries get thanked in the strangest of ways. We've gained in 860 gold crowns, and Falwatch is now well supplied. Let's head in and see. They have dogs here. Lots of dogs. Dogs are expensive. We're a bit low on funds. They have a marketplace. Good grief, those tools are expensive. Arrows as well. Do we need food? A little bit, yes. Our food's going to last for a little while. Who can we hire that is affordable? Oh my god, they're all so expensive. Gerlach likes to punch things. Well, okay. Another Winrich? A Heinrich. There is he's a farmer. Yeah, for 300, yes. Heinrich, I want you in the back ranks with your pitchfork. Oh my god, what are your stars? 1 in health, 2 in initiative, 2 in ranged defense. Could be interesting. Just rearrange these. I'll sell this. And make a move up the road back towards Valheim, where I think we'll probably end the episode. Having finally gathered the coin and equipment, you manage to assemble a full complement of 12 able fighters. 20? Oh, that'd take a lot longer. When next you walk down Falwatch's main street, the men break into a full-throated marching song. A few of the townsfolk mutter under their breath about dirty mercenaries taking over the town, but others walk alongside and shout words with you. Stand tall, brothers! People can see this is a real mercenary company now and not a handful of wandering vagabonds. Have you taken a look at our company recently? Reinhold declares. I can't remember who Reinhold was. Oh no, he's one of yours. So, stand tall, brothers! People can see that this is a real mercenary company now and not a handful of wandering vagabonds, Reinhold declares. We trade in strength, and now that our numbers have gone up, so will our price. It appears he has the right of it. You notice one particularly fat nobleman sizing up the company as if he already has a task in mind. Galliard's last chances are now a force to be reckoned with. Once the men have settled in for their celebratory drink, perhaps you should take another stroll through town to see if any more lucrative contracts are available. The company has gained renown, everyone's in good spirit. We're getting there. and soon we'll get set ourselves another goal. But for now, we head for Valdhain and take pride in a few deeds well done. There might even be good work for us here. It's a one skull contract. You know what? We do need the... oh god, those prices. Well, we need the work. You find Marva Stuart talking to a druidic monk cloaked in shapes more familiar with beasts than a man. Horns for a helmet, bearskin for armour, and the hooves of deer clattering around his chest in a brutish necklace. He's quite the sight. Seeing you, Marva Stuart waves you in. Sellsword, it's good to see you. The druid pushes the man out of the way mid-talk. He speaks with a wobble in his voice, as though he's been speaking from the depths of a cavern. I kind of imagine him sounding like Robert Edison. I think he's probably dead now, but I'm not sure I can do a good Robert Edison, but I'll try. A mercenary, huh? Surely you are a man of faith, is that not so? We of Valdhain have lost the seal of the false king. This relic is of great import to us, for through it we can speak to the old gods and have our prayers answered. It's been stolen away in some manner or other to the coven of the old master. Go there and retrieve it. You glance at Marva Stuart, who nods. Aye, what he said. Surely you're a man of faith? No. That's not English. That's not English. That is a weird thing of like Spanish and maybe Greek and like Spanish American, where they end with a negative. English would be, surely you're a man of faith, yes? It's positive. It's reaffirming. It's like, this is the thing I want. Do you agree with this? Do you make this true? Can you reaffirm this? Can you confirm this? It's saying, yeah, you agree with me, right? Whereas this no is like, surely you're a man of faith. No. You've just contradicted yourself. I mean, I know it's going back to like the really old, Shakespearean Elizabethan English of, are you not a man of faith? But then it's like, are you not? It's like, it's not, surely you're a man of faith. No, you're not. What? Anyway, you did right by coming to us. Let's talk payment. Yeah, I was thinking about payment for your task earlier before you actually arrived. You're to receive 380 gold crowns when the contract is done. Done. Absolutely. Seal for False King at the Coven of the Old Master. Yeah, this is going to be a disaster, isn't it? Where is it? Oh my god, it's all the way over there, and it looks really dangerous. That will probably have to wait till another episode. Actually, what's the time? Seriously? Wow. Let me just double check this a moment. Oh yeah, alright, totally. We'll just go do that now then. Probably got time for it. This episode has flown by. We've done a few tasks in a very short period of time. The company should be proud, and they'll be asking for a new objective soon as well. We don't want to get hung up on these mountains. Uh-oh. 12 brigands, 7... Oh, let's get in there and help them out. We can't let these men of the Golden Order and whoever these fellas are lose out. Let's get in there and fight, even if we just get to watch them get mopped up. Oh god, it's a swamp battle. Alright, Friedrich, just advance cautiously. Gernot, just head up to there. We're just looking for enemies at the moment. Vinrich, that way. Right, Ulfert, get up in front. Now, Baldur, if you could move to here. We're wanting to kind of consolidate our advance. Heinrich, move up with the others. Brother Oswin, we're wanting to get shields to the fore, as we don't have that many of them yet. Kunold, you have throwing things. Get near to throw. Bernard, up in front, you don't have a shield, but you're eager. And Harvard, move it. Feet in the mud, I know. Didn't you ever play Stick in the Mud as a children? Or Stuck in the Mud? That was a fun children's game. Probably couldn't play it nowadays, what with crawling through each other's legs and under each other's arms and say, oh, that's inappropriate intimate contact for children of the same age who are just children. Reinhold, advance. And maybe we'll see some enemies next round. We currently outnumber them 26 to 12, but then 12 of those 26 are our own company. Meaning the other two companies between them number a mere 14. One of those companies could be seriously damaged. And speaking of serious damage, we don't see any harmful individuals yet. Careful, Vinrich. Aha! Over that way, are they? Well, Gernot can move up. Alright, Brother Oswin, get round this way. Much quicker, if we can stay on dry land. That didn't sound good. Alright, Heinrich, move your feet. Harvard, can you get close to... Yeah, that's good enough. Now, is he... Oh, they are over there. Well, blowing heck. Alright, Baldur, over to here. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. Bernard, advance. Still no foes in sight. That may be a good thing. Kunold, just get closer. Same goes for you, Reinhold. Just to check. Yeah, it was Reinhold who had the terrible throat. Must be something he ate. Norris is like up to his armpits in this stuff. You know, he's only little. Friedrich, move across. Ulfert. Vinrich. Gernot can also wade through the sludge and filth. This is great. Our enemies are being taken care of. Harvard, just go around the edge. It might be quicker, especially if they're over this way. Same goes for you, Brother Oswin. I'm going to be sending those three around, and it looks like it's directly across. The angle of the shot is up that way. Heinrich, I know it means you three are probably staying well out of the battle. Ah, so the trading caravan got involved as well. Nice. Baldur sort of grimaces as he goes through the sludge. Bernard gets near to the far bank. And we just continue on, pressing on. Alright. Little Norris is nearly at the shore. I wouldn't really call it the bank, but he's nearly on solid ground. Hey! Friedrich has crossed the mire. Or at least that portion of it. Alright. Oh, bugger, these trees are... That's a problem. Okay then. Let's see, just go to here. There we go. I remember playing Neverwinter Nights 2 with all of the NPCs mispronouncing Mere as mare. So, no. You have mire and you have mere. A mare is a horse. Don't be silly. It was most disconcerting. Oh, hello. So, I'm thinking they're clustered around here then. And that there are increasingly less of them. Well, we'll make our presence felt and maybe it'll be appreciated. We're not going to get any plunder out of this. All the foes have fallen already, and we're not really going to get a look in at this rate. Alright, Norris comes surging up out of the bog. Oh, he is so dead. Yeah, you know what? It's over. We got to walk in. I'm not sure we even got any experience, to be honest. But we did get some loot out of it, so let's not complain. Short and sweet. Just like little Norris there. And we want to be... Oh, it's up in the mountains. Dear goodness, this is going to be rough. Okay, ancient dead in the mountains. Hidden for centuries, this ancient place became a safe haven for a coven of herbivores. Oh my god, vampires! You enter the ruins and find the seal of the false king easily enough. That's good, we don't need to stay and fight to claim it. When you turn around, a tall man in rustic armour is standing there, spear in hand. I wonder if they mean rustic armour. Rustic is like farmlands, farmers, rural. I think they mean rusting. Or rusty armour. With vacated eye sockets leering down at you. He swings the spear back. The false king must die! The spear stabs forward. Connard leaps over and deflects it to the ground, the spear tip crackling a number of sparks off the stone floor. You look at the undead man, a worm coursing through its nose. It speaks again. The false king must... With a quick draw, you unsheath your sword and cut the ancient dead's head right off. The skull and helmet carrying it clatter and clank off the ground. Before you can investigate, Connell grabs you and tells you to run. More undead figures are appearing out of the walls, shaking free of the granitic grip of a mausoleum's entombment. Granitic? Good God, that's awkward. Once outside, you order the rest of the men's company to get into formation. To arms! Yeah, we have no idea how many foes are attacking us. And we might just run away, to be honest, because ancient dead are tricky. Right, we have a hill. There are 7 of them. 1, 2, I count 1, 2, I only count 3 shields. You know what, we can stay and fight. Let's fire an arrow at this one. He has a chopping weapon that looks very nasty. We'll move Gernot down to here. Winrich to here. Ulfert, fire a bolt into that rapscallion. Alright. 1, 2. Okay. So we have Balder here. Heinrich will wait. Brother Oswin. Why am I doing this? Oh, second rank, that's why. You're going to chuck a javelin. Nice. Harvard gets in position. We get Bernard up here. Now they're going to try and outmaneuver us. Norris, just stand ready. We want to prevent them from getting the high ground. If we can fight them with the height advantage, that's all the better. I mean, for now they're obviously just going to rush us, trying to close gap. These are long dead men. Ancient warriors. They're actually pretty resilient. Although they're just flesh and bone, that makes them highly resistant to most ranged weapons, which are good at shooting through the flesh between the bones. Heinrich, we want you just there. New round. Right, Gernot, wait. Winrich, spear up to repel this one as he comes up the hillside at you. Friedrich, just shoot this one. You missed. Ulfert, try and do the same. Nice. You'll note that they really don't take much damage from ranged weapons. Balder could step to here and hack at this one, but that is risky. Better do it though. Nice. Decapitated. Alright. Brother Oswin, spear out. Harvard can wait. We'll try and chop this one down. Good job. Norris, shield up. Reinhold, shield up, spear out. We want you to here. I want you to chuck this javelin and then switch to a spear. And here they come. I see one of them waiting. They're being cunning. You know, they may be dead, but they're not entirely dim-witted. You know, their skulls may be empty, but that doesn't mean they are mindless. Alright, Gurner, end your turn. Harvard, end your turn, and you waiting. Yeah, you get pushed back by that spear. Alright now. Friedrich, if you could come up to here and just shoot at this one. I know he's got a shield, don't expect miracles. Right, Heinrich. Pitchfork. It's a weapon, not a very good one. Gurnet will advance and flail madly at this ancient auxiliary. Beautiful! Alright, Ulfert. Shoot him, it might be enough. It's not. Vinrich. Stab. Excellent. Close a little. Alright. Bernhard. We do need the shields, unfortunately, otherwise I'd go split shield. When these ancient soldiers raise their shields, basically surrounding them is the only way to get to them. Alright. Harvard, just move up here. We're going to need you to lap round. Balder, this is really dangerous. Just go for it anyway. 26. Beautiful. And wait. Kunord, thrust. Excellent. Spear out. Norris, wait. Okay. That's good. That's really bad. I needed to free up a... Who the hell? That wasn't a counterattack. Okay. Get down there and thrust. Didn't work. End turn. Mace. Bash. Stunned. Perfect. And a wallop. Right. Close ground. Just... Do you have any other weapons? Yeah, dagger. Okay, just stay there. Move to there for... No, don't. We have a pitchfork. Let's move for pitchfork. And thrust. We have ground to clear. Good. We need you round here. Load up and advance. Two-handed axe attempts at damage. Does it? Great. Alright. Now then. I need you. Well, just here then. Don't die! Oh, thank goodness. Right. Get there. Get there. And then don't attack because you bloody... Oh, we've lost a member. Damn it all. We really liked you, Balder. We were hoping you'd live long enough to be a productive member of the company and not a dead one. That may be our first loss. In which case, let's make it count. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, better hope we get something good out of this then, because we are making heavy losses. Right. We don't want you standing there with no shield. That would just be suicidal. He's got a helmet. He can kind of take it. Right. We're going to shoot, even though it'll just do 1 damage. Oh, please don't die. It's okay. He went for a different person. And here's the thing, in a fight, realistically, you do have to split your attacks to fend off many foes. You can't over-concentrate on one person unless you're a berserker, in which case you're just gonna be probably really badly hurt afterwards. Okay, you just get to wait, and maybe finish it off. And if you're really lucky, no, Balder didn't make it out of there alive. Ah, that's a real crying shame. We'll have to try and get a new member now. Alright. However, we did get some silverware. Lots of spoons, I see. I think a knife there as well. We got some wine. We got a two-handed axe. That'd be Balder's two-handed axe. Two falcons. 3 ancient shields. And 3 helmets, which we can absolutely put to good use, given how knackered our company is. With fighting over, you look over your attackers. They're shelled within armour you don't recognise. Harvard tries to pry one of the corpses out of its helm, but to no avail. He looks incredulously at the body. It's like it's just stuck there, or a part of him or something. You tell the men to gear up and get ready for a return to Marva Stuart. No matter who these men are, you're out here to get the seal for False King, and that part is done. Now it's time to get paid. We are absolutely moving. It would be really nice if we could do something about these. Now, we do need shields. We have an ancient shield. And we do have 2 helmets. 3 helmets. Who can we give helmets to that we would like to keep alive? Alright, let's see. Kunold, we're not going to get too much use out of that. The fatigue could be good though. I have a feeling he's going to end up being a keeper. Norris, yeah, we'll give him a little helmet. Help keep him alive. There we go. Because he is short-sighted, so he could get hit by stray projectiles and all sorts. We got no levels out of this one, I see. Right. Brother Oswin. Defense. You know, Resolve would be really good. Yes. For a standard bearer. And we could move him to a back rank. Harvard. It's actually a fairly sturdy fellow. So maybe. Winrich is equally solid. Yeah, much higher defense values. And Gernot, he's a survivor. Turnover. If we give him this, we give you this helm. Actually, then you get a new hood. Stuff it. Here you go. Get a padded cap. Right. Let's head back to civilization, and when we get paid at Valdhain, I'll be ending the episode. Although I might just check if we can gain a new brother to cover our loss. We have lost Balder, who was with the company for 7 days. Fought in 3 battles, gained 3 kills. Pretty good for 3 battles, although those 3 kills were in the first... Actually, that first 1 battle. Because in the second battle, we didn't get to kill anyone. In the third battle, Balder went... Oh, no, Balder got 1 in the third. So it was 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Cleaved in twain by an ancient auxiliary. What a way to go. Well then, let's hope the town of Valdhain can offer a suitable replacement. We haven't been offered a new ambition yet. I would go to the town to the west, but to the west is a noble stronghold where we won't be able to get work. And everyone there is very expensive. It falls to you, the commander, to see that the company succeeds not just on the battlefield, but also in fame and riches. I'd put not only on the battlefield there, but that's just me. And so you spend the evenings pondering about a bigger plan for the Galliard's last chances in your tent while the men talk and laugh around the fire. You're never going to become a legend simply by chasing brigands and doing small-time contracts. What do you proclaim to the men the company will set out to do? We can try and save up 2,000 crowns for a standard. We'd have trouble saving up 1,000 at the moment, to be honest. Nah. I know the soles of your feet are itchy for the open road, and we need to spread the word about our company. Let us pay a visit to every settlement far and wide. Oh, wow. As you walk along the roads, a throng of ragged-looking men speed past you. They clear off the path and jump down into an embankment and hide behind a wall of bushes. With the shrubbery still swaying, another group of men soon appears. Before the first man even speaks, you already know what's coming. Apparently some labourers had agreed in union to abandon a project over what the pursuing overseers simplified as issues. They ask if you've seen these ne'er-do-wells. Yeah, look, this is more like escaped slaves. And slave drivers come to take them back. Nah, we haven't seen anything. Honest, Gov. With your finger still pointing the wrong way, the overseers take off. Their angry barking fades into the distance. When they are gone, the labourers slowly emerge. They appear rather surprised that the sellsword didn't sell word of them in the bushes. Look, they weren't going to give us much. They would have just taken the people and said, hey, come on, we're out of here. One by one, they take off their hats and bless you for your mercy. One even calls it justice. A strange word in a mercenary's ear, although one that Galliard's last chances somewhat aspire to. While most of them make off, one stands idly by. He asks if maybe he can join your company if, you know, you got room for him. Well, it just so happens we lost a promising axeman. Welcome to Galliard's last chances. May you redeem yourself in our company. And our new member is Bjarni, a refugee, a brutal refugee, no less. We don't have any better armour. Look at those muscles of that those taut, stretched frame. So he's good at attacking, and a little bit in defence. Give him a hood. Give him a falx for now. Nah, spear and shield. And let's make our way onwards to Valdane. If this supply caravan is for Valdane, we should wait for it to arrive, as they will be rather more well funded before entering town. You find Marva Stuart mucking about in a pig pen. He's kicking the fat sows around, though they seem more focused on the feed than the leather toe tapping on their arse. You loudly clear your throat. Marva Stuart wheels around and his eyes immediately go wide at the sight of the relic. He jumps over a pig and takes the seal of the false king. He shouts to the townsfolk who gather round and pray to the gods for their mercy. Not a one thanks you, naturally. You have to remind Marva Stuart of the crowns he owes you. It's paid, and you make your leave as fast as you can. We got our 380 crowns, and the town is now in high spirits. Does the caravan carry on? It does. Anyone here we could hire? Not really. However, get a better price on tools. We need some more ammunition. And actually medicine that costs less than 200 for once. We will sell the silverware, sell the wine, sell one of the 200 axes, we'll buy some more medicine. And then we'll be on our way. We have a lot of places to visit. Now, have we visited... No, we can go this way, but that is a citadel. Not a citadel. Not a citadel. So, okay, so, have we visited all of these? Feilstein, we have. Excellent. So, we want to head down into this area and then up northwards to explore the northern reaches. Alright, but that will have to wait for a future episode. I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!